Hello, just a simple one today that we've been up before. We're having a walk up Baggator. We're going to Lynch. So you follow the road from Peter Tavy through Cudlip town and keep going down this single track which goes on for quite a while, and then you reach Browsentor and Baggator farm, and there is Baggator, and over there Standon Hill. Already have a video of this in my channel, but it's a lot clearer day today. There's the Tavy Cleave in tan and red. Now all the ferns have died off. And there's the sun and white tor. Cudlip town, where we came from, is down there. That's I think that might be the edge of Smearden Down actually. Can we see any rocks? No, it's not the edge of Smearden Down, it's just Cudlipton down eclipsing Smearden. Going up Baggator before we go up Lynch. This track to Baggator is not as straightforward as it first seems. Those are little rocks jutting out of the ground, trying to break my ankle. There's some sheep up here today. They're gonna have to move. Are you liking this video? And we're on top. It's a tiny bit of very steep. Great landscape, great views from up here though, especially of Standon Hill. Kind of towering over us there. Tavy Cleave. Lynch tour, where we're going. There's that little cross doodle on the rocks again. And then down there, can we see Browsentor, or is it hiding behind a tree? I think Browsentor might be hiding behind a tree, maybe. Oh no, I think you can see one rock of it over there. Yeah, there's a couple rocks of Browsentor down there. It's funny how it's terraced here, I didn't notice that before. There's like a step, all the way down there. Definitely an icy wind today. I'm feeling the icy wind on my hands, so glad I've got a fleece in the bag for when I get up Lynch. Cloud dappling on, I think that's White Hill on the firing range. There's no firing today, by the way. Can't make out the Tavy Cleave tours too well. I don't know if that's... Oh, we can see one stack. I think that's North Tor. TC North. And on there again.
Yeah, see where the shadow of this is?
Yeah.
Here down.
No, because it's... I think it's... No, it can't see me. I think it's the shadow of something else, to be honest.
There's the line of the sun.
Yeah, and there's a stack down there. Well, like a mini stack. I don't know what you call it. A hillock with loads of rocks in it.
No, it is.
Probably casting that way, maybe. Dad wants to see my shadow up there now that I'm standing on this. No, it's not happening. And I had to stand on this different one, and now my shadow's it's over there. You can sort of see as I move from side to side. It's very blurry, so hard to tell. This is a weird rock stack. There's a little gap cleaved in there. And then put my foot straight down there.
So you have to walk across to the
Go
range.
back on the track, go past the weird range hut or whatever it is, military
should we go
hut.
straight across to the range hut?
Yeah.
That way, I mean. They've been laid there.
No, it's organic if anything.
Yeah.
Very weathered. Doesn't look like granite though. Different type of
look.
rock maybe. Someone's put a stone wall around that tree. Protect it or something. There's that forest. I've always wanted to go in there, but I don't know. Doesn't matter, we'll visit the Brisworthy plantation in a bit. It'll be like going in there. Around the back of Baggator now. Standon. There's the River Cleeve separating Standon Hill from Lynch, where I saw that fox. And there is Lynch and the Limsborough on the right with the flagpole. Electrical wires coming out of the ground. Weird.
Military, yeah.
Yeah, maybe to do with the army hut. Big group of cows on the main path to Standon there. Got another one there. Does that have a ring in its nose? That's not a bull, is it? There's the range hut. Here's the very bent gate. Look how bent that is. I wonder what happened there. I think it was fairly sunny last time we went up. I'm not sure what time of year that was exactly. Over there you can see, I think the River Walcome's in that little cleft valley there. And then up behind Lynch where we're going, behind it is the Walcombe Head or source, where the Walcombe comes from before it goes down through Harbridge and under that nice cool bridge we were at when we did the monastic route, Buckfast monastic route, and also when it widens out and goes under Gem Bridge, that huge cycle footpath at Harbridge. It's been sunny, but I think more clouds are coming back now to dominate. Alright.
God knows how far it was.
Yeah, it's kind of far from Baggator to Lynch. The sign's fallen down. Not sure if the Walcombe actually is running down that cleft actually, because it would have to go around to run towards Merivale, so I don't know why it would come down here first. There's nowhere for it to go through the tors. So I consulted the map. That's not the Walcombe, that's Yowlden Head, or Yulden. I'll say Yowlden because it sounds better to me. And that's Yowlden Brook, and it runs across that cleft, down, eventually goes under the road I think, and runs into the Tavy. Whereas this thing separating the tors is Baggator Brook, which is aptly named. It's a nice day today, and my original plan was to take a break from the all the little river tours we have to do to complete the Western Line, and go up behind Dartmeet on the Eastern Line to do 3 big tours in a row: Yar Tor, Corndon Tor and Cathanger Rock. But Dad didn't want to drive that far today, so we're just going for a smaller drive up here. It is a big tour though. Both of these are big tours, very big. Probably bigger than the ones at Dartmeet to be fair. But the scenery's a little better at Dartmeet. Cows back there making some quite impressive bellowing, I think. Can we hear it? You hear the bassiness earlier. It's like purring, but for cows. A lot of birds over there. That's crazy. wonder what kind they are. Coming to the end of the double wall now. It's quite curious and sprightly, that cow. I think it's just a young one. Keeps bouncing around and then turning to look at us.
Well, maybe I'll go up to the track and then I'll take a bit of a break.
Reached the old Dartmoor pony track again, although it's more like a ditch, a V-shaped cleft in the land. Less of a V just here, but further up it is more like a deep V. See, it runs up there, so it goes parallel to Baggator Brook source, and then I think it goes that way after that. Kind of goes into the deep more and then stops just before it meets one of the many tributaries into the Tavy Cleave. We're right by the 3 piles of rock glitter that I didn't notice last time. Can't see the Limsborough anymore. That's up here somewhere. But there's the main stack of Lynch.
The hill behind Baggator.
Behind Baggator, are you talking about Browson Tor or just the big hill?
Up
Ah,
the yellow bit.
could be the firing range, in which case White Hill.
Yeah.
I don't know if... Oh, I can see the road. No, I think that might be Gibbet Hill, actually. Yeah, that's actually Gibbet Hill, I think. We'll be plodding up the side of Lynch. Bit murky now the sun's gone beneath the cloud. Someone's got sun and blue sky over there, but not us. I remember this rock on the way up. This is like bedrock. It's bedrock. Oh, it's a bit sharp on my back. Ugh. Maybe it's a bit too slopey for a bed. Dad's on bedrock. His last chance before Lynch. Silent helicopter. Lightening up over there actually. Great Lynx is catching some sun. Look at this little goof occupying our tour. Here we are, finally on top. Can even see the Limsborough again. I felt a little steeper today. Maybe the icy wind's doing something. Look at the weird grains in this rock. Different angles and shapes. Crystals, maybe. Revolve around. Of course, you've seen this before if you've seen my videos, but it's a different day, different conditions. Second stack, I guess. Or is it third? Can't remember. Weird slanty overhang. And then the inner moor, start to see fertile over there. Dad's struggling up the steep hill still. It does feel pretty steep today. Top. Let's see about getting up here maybe. It's dry. And this is a bit like a slope. Not exactly steps, but there's a little landing pad there for me. Oh, look at that little yellow icon. Whew. It's only a little drop, but my fear of heights always kicks in on things like this. Feeling a little wobbly now. That's where we climbed up today. This is where we walked from. There's standing back there. And you can sort of see Fertor over there. And the inner moor, Amycombe Hill, Davy Cleeve, Great Links Tor, Hare Tor. Standing. A little bit more sun coming out here now. Dad was asking me what my hardest tor to go up in terms of steepness was, and it doesn't come to mind really. I can only think of Arms Tor, but only the second time, and also Brent Tor, but only like, was it the third time? The time I went round the back of it on a long route from the villages. And I can't really think what else was really hard going steepness wise. Walking over this short stretch to the Limsborough now, which I kind of define as a separate tor, I guess, because it has a very distinctive separate name. It's where the flagpole is. It's got this ball thing on top, like some sort of weird cake gone wrong. Okay, so Dad says he's found a little plaque because he was looking for an inscription on a stone.
Or stones or what? But there's a plaque here for Steve Baird. It needs a bit of a clean up because I can't read anything else.
Someone put a silver thing up.
Wet grass.
Get a bit of moss down.
Moss.
Yeah, a clump of moss. Steve Baird R.I.P. That's all it says, Dad.
Ah, is that what it says?
Yeah. Rest in peace. This is they're using a tor as a gravestone. Good idea. Maybe I should do that.
Did he have an accident up here and
maybe
fell and died, or
maybe he's a military man. He got shot by us. I don't know.
Or maybe he was.
Who knows who Steve Baird is?
Steve Baird. Or maybe he was a tour bagger or something, and.
Oh no, one of us.
They put a plaque.
So we're doomed then.
They thought,
we're doomed. That's what that means.
Yeah. So Steve Baird. I'll find out what that was for. No, I can remember. There was
remember reading up about
something about something written on a stone or a plaque or what, I can't remember. And we couldn't find it when we first came. Or I couldn't find it to be more accurate.
I think you must have been looking for it because I didn't know it existed. There's a bit of a wall behind the Limsborough, I know that. Look at this weird, badly made cake here. those birds were making a really interesting sound. Like there's another one. I was actually looking for a way on top of the stone, but it's not easy. It's not quite what it looks like from down there. It's not a slanted slope you can jump on easy. Got this tall bit this end. It's a climb up on the egg. So there's the inner moor, that's where the Walkham head is, the Walkham source. There's a friggin' bee that keeps coming back, really annoying.
Right, there's no other stones around here that look like that.
Yeah,
I thought
it's a very different looking stone.
I just thought it was a surface, but it's not. It's all the way
yeah,
through.
all sides. It's white.
Oh, and it's showing.
It's got little black pieces in it. There's one for you geology students.
So what's that? What are the black bit? Well, what's all of it? Mind the black
I
bit.
know. Looks chalky, but that ain't chalk.
Arrow going that way. Okay, and that's what I asked before.
The glider airstrip should be up here, on top of this hill. Don't think they're flying today. Don't normally get this vantage point of them. Air Tour, Sharp Tour, whichever number. You can even see Chat Tour standing out pretty well today. In front of massive old Great Lynx. And over here you got the Dunner goats there, the Whaley one closer to us. There's the streams, probably got the little hut house in it. Up here's Green Tor, the most inner to the moor I've got so far. Retracing our steps. There's another stack of the Limsborough back here. Got a squad of cows over there. So the Walkham head is down there. A nice little pond of water on top of it. Little black line over there, little jaggy line. I wonder what that is. Like a tiny burnt patch of ground, maybe. I don't know. There's a track leading off here. I'm always wondering what the best way to get to Furtor is. Probably going to try from down the Tavy Cleve first. Visiting this many Triangle Rock. There's another little rock there. Ground is a little bit boggy over here though. Yeah. Grass is holding water. Sloshing around. I'll head back over there. On the line between the Limsborough and hidden Lynch. Lynch is hiding. That's pretty cool over there. I think you can see the sea over there. Is that Plymouth? Yeah, I think so. There's a bit of sunlight on dappling the hill here. On a bit more of a dry track now. It's all dry this end on the edge of the hill, but a bit more wet on top over there. Yeah, pretty good. Sun coming in and out. And we're at Stack 2 Lynch. Look at the little crystals in this rock. Little white ones growing out the rock in all sorts of weird directions. Here's a little bird head again, a little eagerly head. Looks like bright clear skies over there towards the, where is that? That's the east, I think, Exeter way. And eastern Dartmoor. And we've got a tiny bit of sunshine over here in the west, but not so much anymore.
And I think the wind's got a bit cooler.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit icier. A little bit colder. Some of the lichen is stained red, yeah. Bits of it, I'm not sure how that happens really. Maybe that's how that white one dies off or something. This is weird rock. You got the grey, you got the white showing through, you got the grey lichen that goes red, and then you got the weird yellow lichen as well. Weird rock. So I'm gonna warm up now. That was a return visit to a tour we've already done for the day in different conditions. Lynch tour and the Limsborough. Oh, and Baggator. Thank you for watching. You don't look like a bull, mate. No, you look more like a cow. Well, that one's got one. What are you doing there, you silly duck? That's not a duck, it's something else, actually.
Isn't it a female? Isn't that a female version of
What are you?
a moorhen?
I don't think it's a moorhen. It's like a kind of a pigeon type thing.